You kidding me? You kidding me? Yum. Now, I was thinking, do you really have a gym inside your house? Unless you have a fridge that looks like this. Okay, let me show you. 24/7, 365. You need your fridge to look like that, or else don't have a gym in your house. Basically what I'm saying. Okay, and realistically, yeah, no. That probably lasts a good 5 days max. And then there's just a bunch of emptiness and lingering monsters that no one wants to drink. Kind of like the blue ones, but yeah. I actually forgot to get, wait, the whole point of me going down there was to get a monster. I forgot to get a monster. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Come on.
Ultra Reds is my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Because I haven't been recording so much anymore. It feels like I haven't mentioned it in a while, man. Hooligan. Assassin. Make sure you're getting your vitamins in, kids. Okay, really? So dark in here. Freaking crap. Turn that on, maybe that'll help. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I haven't mentioned it in a little while. Gotta make sure I plug the brand that sponsors me. And that is honestly just so great. And I have, honestly, these are the 2 pre-workouts I've been taking for like, what feels like two years straight. I haven't honestly switched up, got any like random pre-workout like a GNC or Amazon or anything like that for the most part. So yeah, Hooligan, Assassin, it is a big day today. So you gotta give it big scoops, you know what I mean? So half and half, I talked about this before. Apollo Nutrition, link in the description, Luke 15, if you want to save yourself a little bit of cash, a little bit of moolah, a little bit of that guap, okay? But what I just do really quick with this is get a half a scoop, that, Delicioso, the cap back on that bitch, half a scoop of Hooligan, which I'm actually, unfortunately, running out of. Wow, it's not even a frame. Wow, you missed the scoop action. It's alright, I'm gonna do a little extra. Boom. Strawberry margarita. Make this in a BCAA chainsaw BCAAs is what's the name of the BCAAs for Apollo Nutrition. Both in strawberry margarita. It's absolutely it's sweet shit. It's really good actually. I swear to God, love it. I love it. Mix that up. Listen to this pop. Nice. Dab. So a very commonly question I get asked like pretty often, whether it's on my live streams, whether it's in the comments of my videos, whether it's in the comments of an IG pic or just a DM on Instagram. What is my arm size? That's a really common one. And how much do I weigh? And I always say, when someone asks me how much I weigh, I always say I don't weigh myself, because I actually don't. I truly don't weigh myself. I have absolutely no idea what I actually weigh. I have like a range of what I probably do weigh, probably between 175 and 185. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I don't like to weigh myself simply just because like I feel like the number kind of just like could mess with your mind, because if you're bulking or you're getting bigger and the number on the scale is not what you think you should be, you feel like, oh man, I'm not as big as I thought I was. Or if you're cutting down and you're not as light as you should be, you think, oh, I'm not as lean as I thought I was, or I'm not making progress because the number on the scale is not where I think it should be, or whatever, blah blah blah. I'm just not a scale person. I'm not the type of person that wakes up every morning and steps on the scale just so it could potentially ruin their day, that kind of thing. But also, I've always neglected actually measuring my arms. I have no idea how big they actually are. I think I measured them back in the day with Jake, and I think they were like 17. I think they were like 17 at least, without a pump. I'm not gonna get a pump right now, but I found this like shitty little, what does that even say? Division of Consumer Affairs. I don't even know what that means. It's from New Jersey. So is this some type of like, I don't even know. Basically it's a tape measure. I'm gonna show you really quick. As you can see, if it'll focus, probably not. It's focusing on my face. Let me get out of there. Okay, buddy, really? Yeah, there you go. I think that's an inch. I think those are inches. Yeah, okay. And I guess we're gonna find out right now. We're gonna do it in the bathroom just so I get a look at myself while I'm trying to like wrap this shit around my gigantic bicep. This off just for the hell of it. Okay, really bloated, whatever, I don't care. Screw me. So, how am I gonna do this by myself? Let's just find out and get to the bottom of it. I'm tired of people asking me how big are my freaking biceps. I think you need help. I think you need someone else to do this with you. I really do think you do. How the hell am I supposed to do this? And flex. No, this is impossible. This actually might be impossible. Let's just assume it's at least 12 inches. Wow, it's looking really small as of right now. Okay, it's not even around my bicep though. Is this shit accurate? Okay, it's not around my bicep again. I should have done this with Jake here, man. I should have done this with Jake here. Okay. Alright, before I was rudely interrupted by my camera's battery dying, unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, but I was measuring this thing out with this shitty little tape measure, and it was coming out to like 15 fucking inches. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? It's bigger than my head, bro. Damn, it was like 15, maybe 16 inches, but I'm pretty sure Jake measured them and they were almost like 17 like 2 years ago. So that's what I mean about numbers, man. They can mess with you. Now I feel like, oh, my arm shrank like a good inch. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. That's why I don't mess around with these shits, man. This is why I don't actually do shit like this, man. Yeah, I'll even prove it to you. I mean, it's actually impossible to flex and get a good, accurate thing of your bicep and get in the biggest side. And I don't really have a pump, but I mean, that's as best I can get. Looks like, what, 16? So almost 16, not even. Kind of flexing. 16 inches arm. I don't really give a fuck about the number, honestly. I'm not gonna really make it a big deal, but how accurate is that thing? Probably like 2-3 inches off, to say the least. Okay, it's probably a little off. I don't think that thing could be that accurate. I think my arms are a little bit bigger than 16. But even if it is, I really don't care. I'm not gonna let little things like that. Look at that, come on, 16 inches? Seriously? Are you serious? I'm not gonna believe it. I think my arms are a little bit more elite than that. But now we gotta look around and find a scale in my house and yeah, find out what this porker is weighing right now. Say hello, Mom. Do you know where a scale is? Can I have it really quick? Thanks. Like I said, I have no idea where a scale might be in my house. I don't weigh myself, like I said, and this is proof, right, Mom?
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Let's get this over with. I'm not about to take off all my clothes and get the true, real weight of myself. I'm just gonna do it fully clothed with shoes, t-shirt. Is this accurate?
It's accurate for me, yeah.
Think? Alright. Here we go. Boom. Cheapo scale right here. Let's just see what number pops up, right? That's the fun stuff. 180. So I would have figured more weight, you know? I really would have, especially with shoes on. So that means I'm probably like 178 maybe, tops. And I've ate some food, drank pre-workout, took a sip of water. 180 pounds, there you go. It's not bad. I probably weighed a little bit more during like the November and December months. I was pretty thick. But that's it, dude. I don't weigh a lot. A lot of people assume I weigh like 185, 190 because whatever. It's not true. I don't really carry a lot of weight, and that's just the fact, man. I just don't carry. I'll actually look probably heavier and thicker than I actually am, which is weird. I always assume I weigh more, and then I step on the scale, and I'm like 175 pounds. It makes no sense. But 180, fully dressed. I mean, just a t-shirt and tiny little shoes right here. So, that's how much I weigh, 180 pounds about. That's it, man. And my arms are tiny, I guess. I have absolutely no idea why I still wear this shirt. It is way too small on me, but I think it just looks good. Look at this, way too small. It's so soft though. It's a very soft Gymshark shirt, to say the least. But today is one of 2 days for bench press. We're making the bench progress, rode the 405 pretty much. I don't know how soon that's gonna happen. It's gonna be tough. But we have a Wednesday workout for chest and a Sunday workout. Today's Wednesday, which means it's like the middle of the week. I usually take it, not necessarily, I don't take it easier, but it's my light day out of the week for a bench. So, like I said, twice a week. On Sundays, I usually practice my max amount of strength, so I feel like I'm more recovered by then. The day before that is cardio, and the day before that is a leg day. But yesterday, I literally hit back, and the day before that, I hit squats, and then the day before that was another chest day. So, it's usually a little tougher, take it a little easier today. We're just gonna warm up, raw workout. And my goal is 340 for hopefully 3 reps. Easy. Give that, come on, give me some dabs, dude.
Give me some dabs, man. Give me some.
Okay, so I was a little offended all day long after I found out my biceps or my arm size is a measling 15 inches and I'm only 180 pounds, so I must be goddamn pretty small, right? Nah, bro, it doesn't matter, because I still got that 340 for 3, baby. 340 for 3, we hitting the PRs in the flat, man. I'm feeling good. What I did was, I literally didn't film it. I did the 225, then I went to 275, and then I was feeling a little bit sore, and like, a little bit sore because it's the middle of the week. That's why I usually pick on a weight that's a little bit lighter. So 340 was the number I wanted to go for, and I literally just jumped from 275 for a double, and then I was like, all right, I just gotta go for it. Because if I hit 315, it might mess with your head a little bit. That's what I like to do. I can jump pretty high. I can take pretty big jumps, feel pretty okay with it. So yeah, like I said, 275 for 2, and then instead of like going for 315, letting that determine whether I'm strong enough or not for today, I didn't want it to mess with my head. Because sometimes when you're warming up, the last thing you want to do is have the warm-ups feel heavy before your actual main set. So it kind of throws you off. So I was like, 275 felt great. I'll just jump right up to 340. It's not a gigantic jump from just like, if I would have went just up to 315, probably would have wasted too much energy for me, honestly. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome PR. I think form looked pretty good. And yeah, we're making progress, baby. We're making progress. I really got to start like learning to catch my breath before I start talking, because I'll be getting up from a set, mad enthusiastic, but I can't even like talk straight because I'm still like, you know, gasping for air. But yeah, so what I just did was the 340 for 3, 315 back off set, 1 for 6, hit only 5, which is pretty good progress. It's usually, when I drop down to 315, it's usually around like 5 reps, so every single time. So on the way down. Initially, I probably could hit like 6, 7 now. Well, I can already hit 6. I probably can almost hit 7 now. But then I dropped to 275, hit that for close grip, hit 8. Then I went to 225 no leg drive, close grip, and hit, I don't even know. But yeah, I'm doing it for the tricep strength. This is mainly a tricep focus day So I always make sure I focus on like my main compound. Always want to make progress on the bench press, the flat bench right now. So I hit that first, start to drop down and start doing a lot more close grip stuff, which is good accessory work for strength training and for like, you know, honestly, probably one of my favorite, it's probably one of my favorite like, what the fuck do you call it, man? That's probably one of my favorite varieties to do with bench press. So you do so many different things you could do, like incline, close grip, a pause rep, stuff like that. But close grip's been one of my favorites, so I would make sure I do that. And now onto just more accessory stuff. I'll record a little bit. So I was in the middle of my workout and I was thinking about it a little bit, and I was thinking like, holy shit, I think when I weighed myself, I was 180 pounds, right? That might be a light scale, to be honest. It might be a light scale. I'm not 100% sure. I think I weigh 180 pounds at least with no clothes on and I had clothes. But either way, like I was looking into the mirror and obviously I had a pump, right? Like in the middle of the workout I just hit, and I just feel lean. I feel like because my breakfasts haven't been as big as they used to be, I feel like I might be like low-key cutting. I mean, my strength's still up to par, which is awesome because that's all I really care about. I don't really care about, honestly, like my weight, like the number on the scale. I don't care about my arm size. That's why I didn't make a big deal about it. But yeah, I just feel like I am a little bit leaner, and I do have big-ass meals like later in the day, which is why I think that helps me keep my strength going. But if I were to really serious bulk, like my breakfast would have to like be upgraded, because right now it's pretty pathetic most of the time. If I have Dunkin' Donuts, then yes, that's a good bulking breakfast. If I had that every day, for sure, fine, not the healthiest, whatever. But a bowl of freaking cereal, man, it's probably like a 500 calorie breakfast at the most. That's a stretch, man. I do put a lot of cereal in, and I use like 2% milk, but like, I don't know. This is the physique I'm looking at. Like, this is the most half natty lighting there really could be. But this is what the physique's kind of looking like. This is a really good lighting though. Really weird angle too. Better angle. Yeah, leaner than I definitely was, like November, December, when I was eating like everything and anything. But yeah, I'm just trying to think about that a little bit, and I think that might be the reason why I'm a little bit lighter than I thought I possibly could be. But then again, the scale messes with your head, so don't let it mess with your head, because after I did that for the first time on camera for you guys, literally the first time in months, I weighed myself, and I was kind of like, I thought it was bigger. But then again, don't let that number determine whether you're big or not, you know what I mean? So, time to shower. That's gonna be all. It's not what it looks like.